Greetings, I'm Cross Knights, and this is Icy. Icy is a game that I know virtually nothing about. Unkempt Cube got it for me years ago, like, at least 4 years ago, maybe even like 6 years ago, and I was always going to try it out, like, blind for the channel, just as one-off, maybe, and I just never got to it. I don't even know what genre it's in. I think he compared it to, like, Stanley Parable, so I really don't know what to expect. I guess I'm just gonna start. Pop. That's the start. Check basic options, I guess. Okay, so there's a voiceover. That makes sense if it's gonna be like Stanley Parable. Let's see. Let's see what this is about. This may only be a one-off. It may be a zero-off if I really don't like it at all, and then you won't even be hearing this, but obviously that didn't happen, so. Pop. Okay. So I did... Alright, it is a side-scroller. And I am anime girl with sword. Now I know more about the game. Location, Lost Woods. Altitude, 404 meters. Is this some type of reference to me being lost because it's 404? I don't know. Oh! Okay. This looks like this could be a cool game. I don't see how it could possibly be like Stanley Parable. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I don't have the money for these upgrades, though. Apparently I have to pay for upgrades. I don't like how I'm running that I'm this close to this side, though. Hopefully that's... No, it looks like that's a thing. Alright. Alright, I mean, this is a hell of a time to put a tutorial on. I'm fighting for my life here, maybe. Okay. See, I didn't even read that. I criticized your tutorial. There's something about R... Okay, that was... So I have a dash gauge, I guess. Alright, when an enemy attacks, press RB to dash at them, then press... Okay. So that's a stun type move. What? Are you not an enemy? Are you a friend? You're not a friend. You are not friend. Man, I don't know what the RB thing is about. RB's not helping me. Ah. Finisher! Alright, well, I guess this is just my job, because I am getting money. Oh my, alright. Use heavy attacks to break through the enemy's shield. That will appear when the enemy is counterattacking. Okay, and then how do I deal with said counterattack is the question. Not like that. Dead. You'd think I would have been paid more for dispatching that thing, but no, apparently. What is? Alright, whatever that is, I can't seem to interact with it. I guess it's just background flow. Ooh, how did I do that? Ah, there's air dashes. So I can absorb crystals to do what exactly? I don't know. Oh, and then unleash a massive attack. Okay. Damage increases as you absorb more crystals. None of that sludge for me, thank you. Pressed B like so many times. So this seems like a game I might actually really like, I guess. It's certainly nothing about the Stanley Parable. Each attack will do more damage as your combo increases. Hello. Die. Oh, God. Ooh! Doing things I don't know how I'm doing. Slice! Hey, his health all got... I was damaging him and his health is like back to full, so... Don't know what's up with that. I don't even know about my own health. It doesn't... assuming it's that blue bar, it like never decreases. Woo! Alright, I should be dashing to dodge, methinks. Slice! You get out of here. Oh. Dodge? Well, I wasn't allowed to dodge due to cutscene lock. I shouldn't have trusted him. I never trust anyone that has machine guns for arms. It's just a policy I've always had. This seems like an issue. System crash. Execute fix bin. Repair failed. Oh, good. ITM at your service. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Note, a very small percentage of individuals may experience epileptic seizures when exposed to flashing. The controls of this experiment are not intended to insult or offend. Please do not take anything personally. The contents of this experiment are highly classified. Do not share any classified materials with personnel. Only one person is permitted to undertake this experiment at a time. Do not contaminate the results. Note, ITM System Interface reserves the right of final interpretation for this experiment. So I'm doing an experiment? So let's go back to the icy bin. Okay, ooh, did I just... Looked like I did some, like, wall running thing, but now I'm not able to replicate it. Alright, definitely not the I don't know where I got the Stanley Parable thing, I gotta say. I feel like Cube told me that, like, but now I'm operating in, like, a 6-year-old memory, I do like the graphics. The gameplay actually seems good, too. Especially if it gets more varied as we go on. That's creepy as hell, though I don't know how much I like that. Are you Cross Knights? What the hell? I mean, yes, but, like, I didn't input my name, so weird. Did you take off the mask? I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna say no, but only because I didn't have a mask? Do you prefer a more difficult journey? Nah. I'm good. In an adventure, are battles more important than story? You know, perhaps in my in my youth, I would have said yes, but here I'm gonna say no. Easy. Oh. I'm back at the title screen now. Okay. Continue. Continue is not working. Well, let's keep that on English. But I can't... Oh, continue with narrator. Yeah. What is happening?
In the middle of a dark, quiet room, filled only by the sounds of humming machines, a figure floats, suspended. She, Icy, has no memories, no past. Memories to her are not important. Her existence only serves one purpose: to kill Judas.
Ugh.
That wicked devil, the bringer of the apocalypse. No matter how many difficulties or obstacles she will face, Icy understands that she must accomplish her mission.
You know, now I realize when I said that battles weren't as important as story, it put it on easy mode.
Destroy Judas. In the darkness, Icy awakes.
Hold Y to start game, please.
Icy has left the laboratory. She understands that as long as she follows the arrow, she will discover where Judas is hiding.
Now this is seeming like Stanley Parable. Warning, all progress this last checkpoint is back to... yeah. Well, I wish it wasn't on easy mode. I certainly wish that... wait, there's no options. Wait, let me see here. Well, now I'm back here. Yeah, I can't just change the difficulty. Weird.
She understands that as long as she follows the arrow, she will just... oh, more soldiers sent by Judas to stop Icy. Kill them.
And why is my cursor just weirdly on the screen when I'm using a controller? There's a question for you. I mean, get... there we go. Let's just hide it in the bottom. Woo! You guys are easy. A little bit too easy for a seasoned side-scroller master such as myself. But I can't change the difficulty now, so... oh! Ugh! I don't like it when I see a laser sight on me. Most people don't. It's just most people's thing. They have a thing about it. They get nervous when they see a laser sight pointed directly at their body. Cool.
Icy reaches a quiet hill, illuminated by light dancing off of the lake below. She is at peace.
If this is like Stanley Parable, there'd be different choices I can make to change the story, and that'd be the main point, is just finding the story changes. But I haven't seen alternative paths already. In Stanley Parable, there's alternative directions to go immediately. In fact, the main choice about Stanley Parable is, will you go left like the narrator told you to, or will you go right? And then it branches out even further from them. Also, I'm not feeling the sense of peace that the narrator claims that I'm feeling. So now I feel like he's unreliable. Oh, God. I'm liking this enemy design. Done.
There seems to be a console that
Oh.
Icy slips off the edge of the cliff. Icy is absolutely positive that the only way to cross the ravine is by activating the photon bridge.
Okay, yeah, but I... that wasn't my fault. It was a bit my fault. Also, but look how look how close you are to the edge that you're running to. That's so weird. It should be inversed. Like, if I'm running that direction, I should be, like, here. If I'm here, if I'm running to the right. That's the main thing I don't like about this. So hopefully there's not, like, a bunch of platforming elements, because that would be very annoying with this setup. Oh! I was hoping I could, like, slash both of them at the same time, but apparently not. Wham, wham, wham! I mean, I don't... So, I was compelled at the beginning, but at this point already, maybe because it's on easy mode, first of all, the gameplay's already a little bit... eh. Like, I liked it at first. Maybe there's some nuances to the controls I don't know, though.
Swamp rests, unmoving, in front of Icy. She must carefully jump across.
Done. Because I'm a platforming master. I still don't think I can get anything, but can I look at the move list? So that's the regular combo. Then we've got that combo plus a strong hit. Okay, and I've been doing certain combinations. I've just intuitively been doing this, apparently. Okay, that's a downward slash that's in many games of this type. Well, that's interesting. Okay, I mean, I'm not going to remember most of these. And I don't even have some of them, I say. So there's an uppercut move, too, so I can knock people into the air. Cool. Ooh. Sacrifice some HP to spin forward. At breakneck speed, avoiding all damage. Except the damage that you take by doing the move, I suppose. Okay, and that's another... So they actually have a dash, or a move that works, but you have to... You take damage doing it, so that's interesting. Release Shadow, then swiftly attack an exposed enemy. Okay, yeah. And this one, that increases the damage. Though every time I've done it, it's killed the person, except for with bosses, so maybe it's for bosses. Okay, and this just increases your HP. Actually, one of those things I think I could get. Yeah, look at this. Increased Shadow Slice damage, I'll take it. Alright, so... uppercut. Alright, cool. And then...
Icy arrives in the Moonlight Forest. In front of her waits Daha. Wait, where's the bridge?
Huh. Someone just changed that in real time.
Right, just keep following the arrow.
Ha! I'm disobeying. This is like Stanley Parable. Screw off. Eh.
Whoa, what? How did you come in here? This... Icy arrives at an unnamed town. There is not a soul in sight.
Alright, I've already disobeyed the narrator. This is now officially Stanley Parable like I was told.
Icy searches around the house for a trace of someone. A mark of some presence. It seems as if everyone has been wiped out. The culprit? Most likely Judas.
Well, I ain't following Judas's trail. He didn't do what I want.
Icy decides to head deeper into town, not hesitating to follow the arrow.
That's what you think, fool.
Icy ignores yet another arrow and selfishly continues on her own path.
Look, I ain't bound by your
Icy
law.
Doesn't realize is that unless she defeats Thor in the village, Ultimopolis gates will refuse her entry.
Alright, where's Thor? That I will murder. I will murder Thor's dumb face. Yeah. Oh. Was that horse thingy Thor? I think so. The arrow's pointing the opposite direction.
Are closed, just as promised. Icy has completely, totally, and unnecessarily wasted her time. Her only option is to follow the arrow.
I actually do believe him this time. I just don't want to believe him. I was trying to do that move where you sacrifice health, but is it yeah, I thought it was left bumper, but that's not doing anything. Alright, well... if there actually was a way around that, I can't figure it out. Lame. That wouldn't happen in the Stanley Parable. There would have been something cool there. Alright, here we go.
In this place. Icy ignores the warehouse in the distance and continues to follow the arrow.
Let's go to the warehouse. Oh, good. There's gotta be a better way to get past this. Yeah. There we go.
Icy enters the warehouse that is completely devoid of any living creature. Just like...
Whoa!
Are you kidding me? Ugh. Again? Can't you just follow the arrow? At least once?
I did! I followed the arrow to get here.
Well, this level was never finished. Do you realize how much inconvenience I've suffered trying to make a successful game? A few flaws, a few bugs here and there. It's normal. Like this place. I never finished applying the colors. Don't look at me like that. I know what you're thinking.
Is that all?
In reality, it's really difficult to make a game. And it's very easy for problems like this to appear. Just wait a minute. I know you don't trust me. I'll just have to show you. Welcome to the archive room. All of my prototypes are stored here. When making a good game, fun gameplay is of utmost importance. I've been iterating on prototypes for over 10 years. Can you believe it? That's an entire decade. Here, let me show you my first prototype. This is a very early version of the game. You could change to a long-range weapon so that you could use both melee and ranged attacks. But then I thought, who in their right mind would care for such an amazing weapon? No player would want it. Not a single one.
It's also kind of Devil May Cry-y when you do that.
So, in the end, I completely abandoned this prototype. That brings us to the second version. In the second version, there was a sort of mix between the demonic enemies and the player. You could absorb the enemy's powers and use them for your own. But then I ran into a big problem. Cost. Don't you think it would be a waste to spend so much time on making such a complicated game, only to run out of cash halfway through development? After all, games do need to make money.
I mean, this has got more meta than I thought it was going to, I must say.
So I cut this version as well. Unknowingly, 10 years flew by in the blink of an eye. With all the effort I spent, I think a few scattered bugs or missing features are entirely acceptable.
No.
I just want you to understand me and empathize with me. I sacrificed so much trying to make this a fun experience.
I'm just saying after 10 years it's kind of less acceptable. Like, what were you
I
doing?
spent 10 years of my youth on this. Even if you're not entirely enjoying the experience, don't you think you could give the game a 5-star rating? Like this. Besides, who's gonna dig this deep into a game? The visuals are stunning, buy it. The producer is famous, buy it. There are so many reviews, buy it. I thought that's all people considered when buying a new game.
I can't escape.
Like a machine spewing out cash. Do you really beat all the games you buy? Games are about entertainment. Don't place too much value on a few mishaps here and there. People will still buy the game.
Oh my god, stop. Stop, I get it. I'm sorry that I didn't follow your arrows.
If there are bugs. So, man, why not buy another?
After ascending the Holy Throne, Judas was finally able to carry out his plan. After developing System I TM, he transferred all of his followers' memories into a virtual city called Ultimopolis. At the same time, with System I's help, the chosen one, Icy, was born. Achievement unlocked. Buy another copy. Huh. I think... Okay, now if this is like Stanley Parable, which is a great game, by the way... I recommend that people play Stanley Parable. In fact, there's a demo of Stanley Parable. Play the demo if you like the demo. In fact, there's also a an ad, which is just... the promotional content was, like, as good as the game. It was ridiculous. But you basically just... It's just a walking sim, essentially. You take different paths and the story changes. I'm guessing that's what this is, too. I certainly got one of the weirder ones first off. But... yeah, you know what? This game seems pretty cool. I will say that a lot of... I mean, not that this is a genre, but this type of game really kind of lives and dies by the narrator. And this narrator is very serviceable. But, I don't know. I kind of wish he was a bit better. You know, just a little bit more personality. The Stanley Parable narrator just, like, made that game. It wouldn't have been the same game without them. It might be something similar to this. But anyway, I think that's certainly enough to show what this game is about. I'll have to decide whether I play more. I don't know. I'll see what your reaction to this. Is anyone interested in me seeing other things? I could, of course, try to listen to the narrator and get, like, the standard story and find out what actually happened. But, that was weird. I definitely don't dislike the game. I don't know. We'll see. I may do more. I may do not. I'll see what everyone thinks. In any case, I am Cross Knights. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to Unkempt Cube for getting me this game so long ago that I bet he doesn't even remember that he got me the game. And I'll see you guys next time in whatever, either in this game or another. Later.